thank you, Doctor, for testifying. I think you're doing a great job. I want to go back to some of the questions I'm hearing, especially from Representative Bella Wilkinson. I can't believe we're still here discussing this issue 45 years later.
Neither can I.
This is an issue for women. It should not be decided by a row of men. Unfortunately, that's what we've got here, but this is something very personal. This is about your right to have a say over your own body. There isn't a woman who's been pregnant that has not considered whether or not it is a good idea to have the baby or not have the baby. Maybe there's a few like yourself who've never said, boy, this is the wrong time, or this isn't for me right now, I'm either too young, or I've looked at many of the doctors that have written stories about what they've encountered, drug-addicted women who just can't do it, people who are sick, many reasons. But it's very personal. There isn't a woman who goes out there and says, I want to have an abortion, isn't this a great day? It's a heartbreaking decision. I'm a lawyer, I'm a mother, I'm a sister, I'm a daughter. I have friends. I deal with women every day in their daily lives and what issues are presented to them. And pregnancy is a huge issue for every woman. It's a great day when you want a baby, it's a wonderful day, it's the happiest day of your life. But when it doesn't work out, or you have a miscarriage, or it's not going to work out in your life, you're with the wrong man, whatever, a mistake, there are unintended pregnancies. They happen much less.
One half of them in the United States are unintended. One half of pregnancies in the United States are unintended.
Thank you for that information. I just can't believe we're still talking about this. I mean, it's so highly personal, and it's what makes us equal. Without the right to choose, we are not equal with men, because we are constantly our bodies override us. If we don't have the right to choose, we give up many times careers, we give up opportunities that maybe to some of you sound very selfish, but it doesn't sound selfish when a man walks away from a woman and says, I'm not ready to have that baby. A woman brings the baby up on her own. I mean, it happens all the time. It's been happening since, world began. I mean, women use it even in family planning. In my own instance, I lost my second child after a year. I used choice, which allowed me to have 2 healthy boys. Anybody who knows me, you've seen them. If I didn't have the right to choose, I could never have had the courage to have another child. But because I did, and I had ample ability for health care and testing, I was able to move on. I was able to be encouraged by my doctors to say, this fetus, 2 of them, I had 2 boys after this baby. Both of these fetuses at the time looked healthy, so I gave me the courage to go on. I could not have done what I did before. His life is unsustainable. There are many reasons that women choose the right to choice for abortion. But you have to put yourself in the shoes of the person who decides. It's not up to us. It's up to that individual woman who, for whatever her reason is, she can or cannot continue with the pregnancy. It's highly personal. And I urge you to support, what are the numbers of these bills? 5343 by Edie Aiello, and I commend you for bringing this bill to the floor, to this committee, Edie, and urge you to reject Representative Corvasi's bill. We have to put this to bed once and for all. Every time we have a new president, we have to worry again. Where are we going with this? Luckily, the past 8 years, we had President Obama. He was a firm supporter. Here we are again. Every, 8 years, we go back and forth on this issue. It should not be up for discussion anymore. Anyway, that's how I feel. I appreciate all of you coming here today, and thank you for listening.
Thank you for sharing your story. I'm sorry for your loss. I'm so happy that you have your beautiful voice.
I have a daughter too.
And a daughter.
So my daughter is the oldest, and then my second child died after a year, very sick. Multiple birth defect problems, unsustainable life, lived in a hospital, I lived in a hospital. I don't want to bore you with the gory details, but the bright side of this is, I was able to move on and have 2 more children. And I don't think I could have done that without choice.
And I think that
And I wasn't sure I was going to tell that story today.
But thank you for your bravery. It takes women like you to bring this to a personal level, and I think that this highlights why what the gentleman said about let's wait and see is not an option for women. We cannot wait and see.
No, and we can't go back to the days of coat hangers and back alleys. Women were dying. Let's not forget that. They will get, if a woman is desperate enough and they want an abortion, they will find a way. So we can't forget that. That's where we started, and here we are today. Healthy, safe abortions, and we can't lose that. Thank you.
Thank you.